Keji. I never dated him. Never. But if somebody is dating somebody, does it give them the right to rape that person's child? That means that most of those people don't shake it at girl in front of it. That means people Baba to be one
everybody.
Because your mom is sleeping with your dad. So definitely it has given your dad opportunity to sleep with you. Use your sense. Don't be stupid. Keji. I never dated him. Never. But if somebody is dating somebody, does it give them the right to rape that person's child?
No.
That means that most of those people don't shake it at it. Keji. I never dated him.
Hello, everybody. Come back.
But if somebody is dating somebody, does it give them the right to rape that person's child? That means that most of those people don't shake it at it. Girl in front of it. That means people Baba to be one bounce on here. Because your mom is sleeping with your dad. So definitely it has given your dad opportunity to sleep with you. Use your sense. Don't be stupid. Keji. I never dated him. Never. But if somebody is dating somebody,
good afternoon, everybody.
Does it give them the right to rape that person's child? That means that most of those people don't shake it at it. Girl in front of it. That means people Baba to be one bounce on here. Because your mom is sleeping with your dad. So definitely it has given your dad opportunity to sleep with you. Use your sense. Don't be stupid. Keji. I never dated him. Never. But if somebody is dating somebody, does it give them the right to rape that person's child? That means that most of those people don't shake it at it. Girl in front of it. That means people Baba to be one bounce on here.
Yeah, welcome on board. Good afternoon, everybody. You're welcome on board to Prevailing Issues with Ajoke. Your host today is Ajoke. We're here this afternoon to talk about the rape saga, Baba Ijesha saga. Welcome, everybody. I won't be able to be calling names, but you're on the right path if you're here to listen, and let's educate ourselves on the trending news. Even if it is trending, let's be educated about it. So it's just for us to have an insight into what it is all about. I've got two topics to treat today. The first one, Olayomi, and the fact that you're doing good morning. I don't know. Adebayo, Adikon. I don't know who this person is. Yeah, it's a beautiful afternoon here. Anywhere you are, in America, London, everywhere. Good afternoon, good morning, good day, So it's a beautiful day, very beautiful day. So like I said, we are treating two topics today. And the first one is on, hello, my darling Auntie Dele, admin, me to Baski. Thank you, welcome. So the first one we'll be talking about is about Baba Ijesha's case, the saga, you can see that it was denied bail. We'll be talking about it. And I'll be bringing in a lawyer to talk to us about him this afternoon. And the second topic we'll be talking about is about failed marriage. What do women go through after failed marriage? The shame, the guilt, and the disappointment that it goes with it. We're going to be talking about it. Thank you, Peace Winifred. Thank you. We'll be talking about it. So let's start with the first one. I hope we're going to be brief today, because last week I said it was going to be brief, but it wasn't. But today I hope we'll be brief. The first one we'll be talking about, like I said, is about the Baba Ijesha saga. Baba Ijesha went to court last week, Tuesday or so. That was the first day the court resumed. If you remember that the court has been on recess for a few months because of, I think they're having problem with the government, non-payment and all that. A lot of things going on, So they've been on strike. The whole court system in Nigeria was on strike. So I think they came back last week, Tuesday or Monday, not too sure. Tuesday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, not too sure. But they came back, and if you can recollect, that Baba Ijesha has been in detention with the police for almost 2 months now for alleged rape case, alleged defilement, and child molestation case. And he's been in detention for some time now in police custody. You recollect that people like Yomi Fabiyi, they have gone to the police station to say, no, this is not right. It's got right to bail. According to them, they see it as a bailable offense because the police has filed for child molestation. So they said, no, this has to be a bailable offense. They took it upon themselves, and there was one lawyer that came out to help them. And they granted him bail. They granted him bail with some conditions. Baba Ijesha could not meet up with the conditions. So he's been there since. Initially, people said it was the 500,000 that I wasn't able to raise. Later, they said, no, it wasn't the 500. They got the 500,000. They got his family member to stand for him. But they were waiting for a level 10 officer from the government, level 10 officer to stand as a shorty. I guess nobody wanted to stand for him because you know the way it is in Nigeria. They don't know who is who behind that case. And I guess that was why nobody came out for him. Good. Let's fast forward. Court resumed on Monday or Tuesday, and it was charged to court on that very day. It was charged to the magistrate's court. On getting to magistrate's court, the magistrate's court said, no, we don't have the jurisdiction to do this case. So they transferred the case to High Court. Now, I've seen a lot of things on the internet. I've read a lot of things on the internet. I've seen shows, people saying there are some powerful people behind that case. And that was why it was not granted bail. We don't know the truth about it. But if a magistrate court says, I do not have jurisdiction to do this case, and they took the case up, and people are saying they did not give Baba Ijesha bail, how can a court that has no jurisdiction to do a case give him bail? It's just for us to educate ourselves, because sometimes we mislead audience, we mislead people, we mislead a lot of people. That's why they say this social media is just rubbish. I'm trying to bring in a lawyer. This is his first time. He's not a social media person, so I don't think he knows how to. Let me call him, and he's going to talk to us about it. Why was Baba Ijesha not giving bail? Why was he not giving bail? You said Ojo Titilope said it's not magistrates that transferred the case, it is the government. How is it the government that transferred the case? Please, if you can educate us. We are all learning, you understand. How can government transfer case? Who is the government? Lagos State government has no right to transfer any case. It's the court that will say, no, I can't handle this case. This is too much for me. And they will transfer it. Okay? So I'm going to call the lawyer now. He's based in Nigeria. His name is Barrister Tunde Adebayo. And, he's supposed to speak to us via this. I've told him to join us, but he doesn't know. He's not a social network person. So he's going to talk to us about it. And yeah. Hello, sir. Are you on the program? We are on the program already. Shetty wà lórí program. Ẹ join wà lórí program nísìn.
Okay, máa wọ̀ sí ṣebí Facebook ni àrí.
Facebook yẹn, you rí Ijesha ti mọ Naija Styles and Beauty Tips yẹn tí mo send link yẹn sí yín. Ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ tí ń follow ẹ̀? Naija Styles and Beauty Tips.
I'm not hearing you well.
Hello. Niger styles and beauty tips. And beauty tips. You must send link here saying, let's follow me on it. No, join through link here, but show the link here, go join. See Niger styles and beauty tips. Our lori program, bye. So you join the program. Once you're on the program, you ask for to come into the program. Request to join here. Teba ti rí program yẹn jẹ́ kí mo wà lórí ẹ̀ báyìí mo ń wò yín mi tí rí yín kẹ́ join wa. Okay, ẹ try ẹ kí n bò. So people have been saying that there are some powerful people that are behind it, and that is why they said no, they shouldn't do the case there. Yomi Fabiyi came out and said the case was to be judged, was to be administered in the magistrate court that day. But some powerful people, like he said, brought another case there. The case the police took there was child molestation, and that was why the magistrate court was able to say, yeah, bring it on. But he said they now added another thing on it, which is rape. That's what they said when Baba Ijesha lawyer requested for another application to bail. That's why the magistrates said the government has transferred the case to High Court, that there is no they have no jurisdiction or no power to do. That's what I'm telling you now, that if the magistrate court has no jurisdiction to do a case, they cannot. Do you understand? That was why they were unable to give him the bail. Forget about somebody is behind it or not. It's just, let's educate ourselves now. If I don't have jurisdiction to do something, why would I say, okay, I'll give you a bail? They cannot do the case. So that was exactly why they could not. But position of law on it is what we want to look at. Bukola wants to be in your video. No, Bukola, not you. I'm looking for... The lawyer doesn't know how to go about it, I guess. Oh, God. Oh, God, oh, God, oh, God. So, if you see what... and I could see people... I know the anger is so much when everybody saw Baba Ijesha. Believe me, I am human. I am human. You understand? And just like any other person, nobody that sees Baba Ijesha that day will say, oh no. Everybody felt bad because it's not been seen for a long time. Nobody knew how he looked. He came out, he was limping. He looked emaciated. But that is another thing totally. It's not because he was maltreated there. Don't think he was being, tortured. That was why it was like that. There is, and AJ Sunday said there is hand inside Agbada about his case now. That's why some prominent men are interested in the case. You know what? I don't want us to jump. I don't want us to jump. Fatima Adibola, welcome. I don't want us to jump. Forget about somebody being there. We don't know the evidences they have. If it is just that child molestation and they're still, taking that case that way, then there must be something behind it. That's why I don't want us to look at it like that. Let's look at it, But the case is civil. Why magistrates cannot handle this case? So just if the case says, if it is a rape case, they might not be able to handle it. That's why I want to bring in the lawyer. Because I'm not a lawyer, so I don't know much about, what the position of law on it is. But morally, when we're looking at it, when we saw Baba Ijesha, everybody felt bad. Everybody felt bad. And that was what brought, somebody was interviewing, what's her name? Princess on that, look at. And she got really, really angry about it. That, people are saying Baba Ijesha dated her. Look at. They said Baba Ijesha dated her and they were bringing all sorts of things. Oh, you're online now. Good. Mr. Tunde Adebayo. Mr. Tunde Adebayo. Now, request to join. Can you press request to join? Barrister Tunde Adebayo, I can see your line now. Press request to join. What about the little girl, Abimbola Oluboyo? That is what I'm saying. You know, there is so much. There is this little girl that we are talking about. People are saying she's not 14. If that girl is not 14, the police will have done their thorough investigation about it. They are not dumb in Nigeria. Don't let us look at it as if they are dumb. You understand? They know their job. When you talk like that, you make Nigeria look like a country that they don't have anything, that they cannot do any, the police does not know what they're doing. I'm not in the support of whoever. Okay, we've got, I pray it works because this is Nigeria's, whatever, Adin, the last one, Adirogu. Adin. Connecting. Oh, we got him. Ooh, hey. Bye, Saturday.
Yes.
Adebayo.
Thank you, my.
Good afternoon, sir.
How are you?
We are fine.
Yeah.
How is Nigeria? I see Nigeria is treating us well.
No, Nigeria is cool. We are in rainy season.
You are, oh, that's very good. That's good. Nice to see you, sir. You are on Prevailing Issues with Ajoke.
Nice.
And we are talking about Baba Ijesha. Please, sir, can you introduce yourself first to everybody and what you do and where your practice is,
Yes, my name is Barrister Tunde Adebayo. I'm a legal.
Can you all hear him very well, please?
My name is
Go on, sir.
Barrister Tunde Adebayo. I'm a legal practitioner, and presently I practice from Lokoja, Kogi State.
Lokoja, Kogi State. Where that was calling, is that not Dino's place, Abi?
No.
Dino is Dino not from?
No, Dino is from Kogi State. Yes.
Yeah, Kogi. Yeah.
Dino,
that's good. So it's your brother.
It's my brother. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Anyway, welcome. That's on a lighter note. Yeah, we were talking about, I was explaining to my audience. Yeah. We've been on this case for quite some time now. Yeah. If you are aware of Baba Ijesha, a comedian in Nigeria, a very known person, this is an high-profile case, and that's why I think everybody knows about the case. He's been to courts, to magistrate courts last week when you guys opened your courts, but it was not granted bail. A lot of tension, anger on the internet, people saying somebody is behind it and they are cursing and saying things. Please, can you tell us the position of law on that case? Why do you think it was not granted that bail?
Yes, let me start by saying that I don't know whether this case is prejudiced. Prejudiced in the sense that a matter in court was not supposed to be discussed online like this or in social media. But my own view is that since Baba Ijesha has not been charged to court already, he has not been charged. To me, he has not been charged to court. What happened? Okay. What happened when Baba Ijesha was granted bail was an administrative bail.
Administrative bail.
Yes, to decongest the prison. The law gives the magistrate power to go around the prisons and look at prisons, because court was not sitting for some time, for like 2 months or so. Some of them, they granted them administrative bail. But unfortunately, I think Baba Ijesha could not perfect that bail condition because of they requested for, I think, level 16 civil servant. And that level 16 civil servant must be somebody who is in the position of a palm sec, so to say. They found it very difficult to perfect the condition. Opening the court, Baba Ijesha was taken to magistrate court.
Sir, I want to break something there, sir. I want to know. People said that bail condition was high. For a case like that, do you think it was a high kind of condition, or do you think it's just the normal conditions they do give anybody when it comes to that kind of a case of child molestation or or defilement.
Considering the gravity of that offense, I think the bail condition is proper. The magistrate has seriously and judicially exercised his discretion. Because it's a case that you cannot just give anyhow bail. Though, you has to report to some people. If the magistrate is called upon to come and defend, why did you give this kind of bail condition? You'll be able to keep reason.
You'll be able to prove it.
Yes, we are even gone past that administrative bail that he was granted when he was in detention. They brought him to magistrate court. Brought Baba Ijesha to magistrate court.
Yes, sir.
Let me note immediately. Let me note immediately that the magistrate that they brought Baba Ijesha to, they don't have jurisdiction to grant bail. They don't, and the magistrate has acted well by refusing bail. Then there was an information in court that the DPP, Directorate of Public Prosecution, Lagos State, has advised that Baba Ijesha should be charged to the High Court. Baba Ijesha should be charged to the High Court. If the matter comes up at the High Court, they might give him bail. Bail. He is entitled to bail.
So it's bail.
Entitled to bail.
Good.
But the magistrate court that they arraigned Baba Ijesha was just an holding charge. They call it holding charge. Okay. The magistrate does not have. It was because it was administrative bail. That was why the magistrate at that time granted Baba Ijesha bail. There is no way who does not have power to try that matter cannot have power to grant bail. That is just
because a lot of tension. People said when they saw Baba Ijesha that he looked emaciated and it looks like he's been tortured badly, and everybody felt they gave him a very high kind of bail condition, and apart from that, he was not given bail on that day to go home, and they felt there were some powerful people behind that case.
I don't think so. Nigerians, we have seen cases where high-profile case like that, people will go to court and pretend as if they are sick.
We've seen even our ministers fainting.
Yes, there are so many examples of that. That they will feel that they are sick. It's just to have the compassion.
Yes.
It's just to have the compassion of the court. Me, I don't think there is anything that has happened to Baba
Ijesha.
As he's in custody, is entitled to his lawyer. He's entitled to people to come and see him and give him food.
That is it.
He's entitled to come and the only thing he's not entitled to is that he cannot walk freely
just like yourself and myself.
On the street. And there are times even most of these policemen will even give their phone for him to call, assuming he is not using phone there. But they will give him their phone to make calls and get in touch with anybody he wants to get in touch with. Then his lawyer will always see him because that is his right.
Is his right.
That is his right. Now that the DPP has advised that Baba Ijesha should be charged to court, people should wait and see
what the court says.
Because I learned that a date has not been fixed yet. If the magistrate has gone ahead to give Baba Ijesha bail, is acting ultra vires.
You see?
Because he does not have the power to
jurisdiction to do that.
If you look at, he was given 5-count charge. He was given
5-count charge.
Yes, 5-count charge. The 5-count charge. The first charge is indecent treatment.
Good.
Which is punishable by 7 years imprisonment.
7 years imprisonment. That one alone.
Yes, the indecent treatment of a child is punishable by 7 years imprisonment. Then defilement of a child, that is the...
Oh, we are losing it.
That is defilement.
You said defilement of a child is what? How many years?
Punishable by life imprisonment.
Life imprisonment in the defilement.
Yes.
If it can be proven that you defiled the child.
Defiled the child. It's punishable by life imprisonment. Then the third count charge is sexual assault by penetration, which is also life imprisonment. Sexual assault by penetration. Then the fourth count charge is attempted sexual assault by penetration of 14 years. That is 14 years imprisonment.
42 years imprisonment.
14.
For attempting.
Yes, for attempting. Attempted sexual assault is 14 years imprisonment. Then sexual assault. That is. Are you with me? Are you?
Yeah, we can hear you. Sexual assault is how many years?
Sexual assault is 3 years imprisonment.
Sexual assault is 3 years imprisonment. So those were the counts they gave him now.
They gave him now. And those were the counts. They even they have filed the charges in court. It's just that the court has not assigned a date. That is the High Court. The High Court has not assigned a date that Baba Ijesha will be produced in court. And let me even mention that the magistrate court that they went to, matters of this nature, there is no way you can make an oral application. I don't know what papers the lawyers have filed, but I guess it must have been an oral application from the lawyer. You can make an oral application for a bail which involves life imprisonment.
Life imprisonment.
Yes, you have to file an application to court that the court should admit also person to bail based on so you state your reason why the court should grant the bail. Then you serve the prosecutor. The prosecutor too will now react by filing a counter affidavit to state that for so and so reason, I don't think the court should grant bail. It is not automatic. Granting
it's not automatic.
It's not automatic. It depends on the facts and figures that you present before
facts
the court.
Being presented
to the court. So even if they are at the High Court, if you don't present a very strong and cogent reason why the court should grant him, they can refuse bail. They can refuse bail. So you have to present.
I want to ask you a question. If it is only, it's just we are educating ourselves here. If it is only child molestation, is that a bailable offense?
No, it is a bailable offense.
It's a bailable offense.
Offense that
but rape is rape a bailable offense?
That what? Hello?
Sorry? I said, is rape a bailable offense?
Yes, because the highest punishment is life imprisonment.
Okay.
It is a bailable.
Right. So go on, sir. Offense.
Because the offenses bordering on murder, kidnapping.
It's not the book.
Murder, kidnapping, armed robbery. Those ones are not bailable offense.
Bailable. Good.
Because if you have an offense that carries if you have an offense that carries death, suppose you release that person.
You cannot bail such a person.
You cannot bail such a person. And I think what the Lagos State has done is that they have incorporated most of the provisions of Child Rights Act.
Child Rights Acts.
Yes, into this Lagos State law. And the law, I think it was passed in 2015. The criminal laws of Lagos State was passed in 2015. When you look at some materials in that law, is in pari material with Child Rights Act. And why initially I don't think rape does not carry life imprisonment. The highest
Initially,
yes, even defilement, the highest sentence that it carries before was 14 years
imprisonment.
But now the Lagos State law has incorporated the Child Rights Act so that it will discourage people.
When was it incorporated? Do you have an idea, sir?
When?
Or do you think it's because of this particular case?
No, I said the law was made in 2015.
2015, okay, sir. Sorry.
2015.
Okay.
It's not because of this particular law. The law has been
because you know a lot of things people are saying they are changing law because of Baba Ijesha. People are using power for him, and I said, let us, give people wrong information online, because a lot of people watch us, they listen to us, and what we say stir up emotions. You understand?
Yes. It's not because of Baba Ijesha. The law has been made before Baba Ijesha offense came into being. Baba Ijesha offense is just in April. I think he was arrested
in April. Can you speak up a little bit more?
Yes, I said I think Baba Ijesha was arrested sometimes in April.
Yeah.
So the law before this case comes
okay.
up.
Somebody asked a question, sir. Omotsi. She said, does Lagos law supersede federal law?
Yes, you can domesticate law in your state now, and it will supersede federal law. You can domesticate law in your state. There is a administration of criminal justice law, which was a federal law, but most states have domesticated this administration of criminal justice law. So once you have a specific law in the state, it will supersede that law of the federal government.
Of the federal government.
Because you have,
okay.
Yes, you have domesticated that law in your state. So even if they want to charge any criminal in Lagos State now, as long as that offense is committed in Lagos State, it will be under the Lagos State laws, not under the federal law.
Not under the federal government.
If this offense is a federal offense, they wouldn't have taken Baba Ijesha to High Court. He will have been tried in federal High Court. All of them are
federal High Courts.
Yes.
Okay. So this is not a federal case. It's a state case, and the case is handling it.
Because the offense is being committed in Lagos now. I don't know.
People are saying, Princess is saying she doesn't have any hand in the case, that it's now the state versus Baba Ijesha. And people are still saying, what does she mean? She's the one. So can you enlighten us more about when a case like this goes to, to the police, what happens, what next? Who is between? Is it between the plaintiff and, or what is the position of law?
Let me mention immediately that the charges that they will file against Baba Ijesha, the heading will be COP, that is Commissioner of Police, versus is it Olanrewaju Omiyinka? That's his name.
Olanrewaju Omiyinka or something. Yes.
It will the caption of that case, the heading will carry COP.
They are thanking you, sir. They said thank you, sir, for educating us. Ayodele said thank you, sir, for educating us.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Go on.
It goes beyond, this case now has gone beyond Princess.
Princess and Baba Ijesha.
And Baba Ijesha, there is nothing Princess can do. I'm sure that the people in DPP office in Lagos State, they must have looked at all the materials submitted to them before and say, charge this person.
They can take action like that.
They must have looked at. Let me mention quickly that matters of this nature is what government has been preaching, and they want to discourage. So, and I'm sure that Lagos State, which is almost the pioneer in everything in Nigeria, is a center of excellence. They will want to get to the root of this matter.
Of the matter.
Yeah.
Because it's becoming so bad now that, you know.
And Baba Ijesha has rights to his own legal representation too. If,
Jotisi Lokpe, you said, Ma, don't ask this question. Don't ask this such question. When CP said the case is bailable, why Princess and others went for protest? I don't know what you're talking about. Look, they have, even with or without their own protests, they have no hand in this case again. They cannot influence this case. You can hear the lawyer saying it. They can protest, they can say whatever they want. It is the position of the police to investigate the case. I know emotions are high. People are feeling sad. People are, you know, thinking, could it be or could it not be? The police will have done their thorough investigation before holding him.
Let me even mention to you now that the case has even gone beyond the police now. Police must have submitted
the police now.
Yes, they must have submitted their file to Directorate of Public Prosecution. Do you understand why police is still involved?
I do.
Is that they have not charged Baba Ijesha to the court. If they have charged Baba Ijesha to the proper court, and the court,
yes, I agree.
And the court looks at it and say, yes, let us grant this man bail with so condition. If they give Baba Ijesha those conditions and he cannot fulfill that condition, he is going to Kirikiri.
He's going to Kirikiri.
Not police station again.
He's not going to police station again.
Oh, they will take him to the cell. Anytime you are able to perfect the bail at the court, then
you'll be able to come out.
You go and release him there. So it has gone even beyond the police. They have submitted their files, they have duplicated the file and sent to DPP. DPP has found Baba Ijesha to be culpable in this thing and said, charge him to court. So it is their duty to look at whatever evidence that they have with police investigation and see whether this is a proper case to be charged to court or not. Mind you, they are hiding.
They are not.
Even though the prosecutor will come from Lagos State government, and I think it's going to be a lawyer that is going to be the prosecutor.
It's going to be a lawyer. See? So people saying, you know, go on, sir.
Yes, and there is one issue I want to mention also, that in improving matters of this nature, I think there is a lot of responsibility on the because if they are not able to prove,
we can't hear you properly, sir.
I said improving matters of this nature, there is a lot of responsibility on the prosecution, because if they are not able to prove what they have alleged, then there's a way out for Baba Ijesha.
Baba Ijesha.
Yes. Part of what is involved in this thing is that there must be a strong medical evidence.
Yeah.
There must be a very strong medical evidence against Baba Ijesha that that Baba Ijesha actually defiled that girl.
They have to prove it that he actually defiled her before they can say, he's guilty.
By medical evidence, because I am an medical examination. They must have taken the girl for medical examination before they will say, okay.
Like I said, people will give informations on internet. People are saying Princess did not allow them to do medical checkup on the girl, medical check on the girl to ensure that she was actually defiled. Is it possible?
It's not. You can't refuse medical evidence on the girl because I'm sure that even people in
Margaret Cruz, thank you, Egbondi.
Even people in the DPP office, they know that medical evidence is very, very important in proving this.
Important. You cannot be claiming that somebody raped your child and you are not able to give them that. Let them, have a test on the girl.
You cannot be claiming for somebody raped you and there was no medical evidence. How do you prove it? How do you prove your case? So there must have been strong medical evidence against him before they can decide to, yes, let us charge him to court. And even the doctors that they will bring will not be less than a consultant. It cannot be. His consultant cannot be less than a consultant. So it's just for people to tell Baba Ijesha to go and prepare a very strong defense.
That is it. Instead of people going online to falsify things.
What does Princess have to do with this thing?
They say Princess Yaba Ojo, they are using power. They are using and they're cursing. Oh God. That's not even, it's not about them. They have no rights. They have nothing to do with this case again. They don't
have mouths. Now, let me quickly address one issue also. I think,
sir.
In the trial, because of the age of that girl,
because they said the girl is, some people are saying online that the girl is 20-something, that Princess lied. So, go on, sir.
So, but the information we have now is that the girl is 14.
The girl is 14.
That is the information we have now. If the girl is 21 or 25, it's left for Baba Ijesha to put that in his evidence that this girl they are
to prove it.
That is not his age. You prove that the girl is older than that. So, having said that, what I want to say is that when the matter commences, because of the age of that girl, because I know that is where people will raise issue again. That is where they will raise issue again. They might not want to take that girl evidence in public. His evidence might be taken in chambers. Where the accused person, both lawyers, both the prosecution and the accused person's lawyer, and probably the complainant will be present before the judge in chambers. His case, because by the time they
somebody's asking you a question, sir. Somebody's asking you a question. Is it possible to do medical tests after 7 years without evidence that Baba Ijesha actually did it then? And we heard there were 2 more guys involved in the matter. We are not concerned about those that are, arrested on that matter again. We are talking about this particular person, you understand, and what people are saying about it. So you have asked a good question. Is it possible to do medical tests after 7 years without evidence?
I don't know how many days it took them. We are even talking of about when they said the girl is 14 now. He has done it before. And I learned that Baba Ijesha gave a confessional statement too.
They said he did.
That he gave a confessional statement. Now, I don't know how many days it took them between the time he committed this present one. Ordinarily, the medical evidence will first of all bring out this 14-year-old girl is still a virgin or not?
She's still a virgin.
Virgin or not? That is what.
Somebody is saying you are one of Baba Ijesha's lawyer. That's why you are defending him. He doesn't even know Baba Ijesha. He doesn't have any. He's saying the position of law. Don't let us get. You see, one thing I've seen people. Sorry, they said you are Baba Ijesha, one of Baba Ijesha's lawyers.
I'm not one of Baba Ijesha's lawyers. I don't even know Baba Ijesha. It was when this case come to limelight that people were even showing me. If you see Baba Ijesha in one of the films, they will show me. I don't even know him from Adam. I have never met him.
So, and we are talking about position of law. What does the law say? What are we? Because we can't just be doing social media judgments. You understand? This is a high-profile case, and people will talk about it. So, but when we are talking about it, let us try and educate ourselves. Don't let us sell dummies to people. You understand? Okay, can you go on?
Yes. So I was talking about the lady. They might not want to take the evidence. I don't know what would be the mind of the court, but considering the age of that girl and the stigmatization that is attached to it, this kind of case, they might want to close door.
They might want to do it in the chambers where they will not let everybody, kind of statement from the girl where everybody will be present. And, over here they do it too. They go to the courts and then they do private investigation. The social worker will go with the child, they do videos and, understand here.
Do you know why I think they will not conduct, especially when the lady wants to give evidence? Other ones might be open court, but especially when the lady wants to give evidence, assuming the lady evidence is taken in open court now, and the lawyers of Baba Ijesha wants to cross-examine the lady.
The girl.
Will he be asking the girl in open court that did the man
open everywhere where people are?
Did he bring out his pennies? How did he do to you when he brought out his pennies? You know that kind of a thing. And
they can't do it that way.
People who come to that court, you don't know whether press are even inside the court.
In the court.
And they will cover such stories and put it into public domain. I think
if you have any question to ask us, you can call us on. Let me give you our number. Sorry, sir, before you run away, so that when they ask questions, you'll be able to help me answer them. I'm not a lawyer. I've got no clue about law. I've got no clue. My brain can't do it.
Okay. No, don't worry. What you are doing, we'll give you doctorate degree in law straight.
No, degree in law. Plus 44 74 66 25 7385. Plus 44 74 66 25 7385 is our number. You can give us a call if you have any question to ask. All we need to do is to educate everybody about what is happening. Why was he not granted that bill? Why are people talking about it and all that? So go on, sir.
Yeah, so I think the proper thing for the court to do is to try that matter in chambers, especially when it comes to that.
Indiana. Okay, get Kiwono. Hello. Hello. Good afternoon.
Yeah, my name is Sophie from the US.
From US.
Yes.
Okay. Can we hear her? Yeah. Go on, sir. Go on, ma.
Yeah, I want to ask a question because you know in our country we have laws, but I don't think they are actually making use of the laws properly. Because in foreign countries, all these things, it will not be like that. And the people have anything to feel the shisha data. Just understand.
Yeah, Mungboy.
It actually went viral and we actually saw what happened. Because my issue is nonsense. Because I told it that we are on the no.
Ben, you.
What do you go say? No, I'm going to return the lamba. Kilo attracting.
Kilo attracting.
Yeah, kilo attracting. And people here are disgusting. To be candid, they are disgusting. We are so talking. I want to stop them from coming at things. One, to worry anything, they got to come in someone contradicting, they got out from their cause or whatever. It's okay. It's a very good thing.
Bluetooth connected.
Okay.
Just like 2 or 3 something. And we are only hearing one person. Every one of them to actually say it. They cannot play with opposite because what is for going to go shooting for them.
Otipo.
That our theory, our right to see our people. So, but it's not to see like that. Or to see like that. Not really people potential. What is what just saying? Come and
forward touch ya woman kekeke indecently. Mo ń gbọ́ yín, à ń gbọ́ yín.
So, Ọlọ́run dá ojú nǹkan tó bá ti ẹni tó ń rí wọn ní báyìí ń sìn yìí, ó máa reduce time ní country.
Okay.
Ó ti pọ̀ jù.
Ó ti pọ̀ jù ní ìsìn. Ẹ ṣé jàre, thank you so much.
Àwọn tó kù kọ́ wọ́n pọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, ìta rí láti ìta mọ̀.
Ta rí la bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. There are lots of them out there.
So you have to expose all of them so that we won't find them again. What am I reducing?
Thank you so much. Eshe Goni. Thanks for calling. Eshe. All right. Thank you. Yeah.
So
the caller was just talking, basing it on the fact that there are so many pedophiles out there now.
I think
when we were young,
what the lady has said is true. We should try to discourage this kind of attitude. Do you know that there are so many?
Hello.
So many cases.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Hello. Good afternoon, ma'am. Hold on, ma'am. In fact, I don't know. People are just cutting this. Please, hold on, ma'am. Hello, ma'am. Oh. Caller that's trying to call us, please wait until this caller finishes. Hold on, Mao. I'm just trying to. It's just.
The call is jamming.
Because this woman that wants to talk, she's calling from the US, and please hold on, ma.
Bluetooth disconnected.
Okay, you can go on now.
Bluetooth connected.
Go on, ma.
Okay. Thank you very much for this educative program.
Thank you.
And thank you to our daddy, the lawyer that has come to educate us. Thank you very much, sir. What I would like to say, just like the other caller said, that these things have been going on
for a long time.
In Nigeria for a long time. And the law does not really work like that. Or a lot of women do not report it. They don't know how to report it. They are afraid of their status, of this, of that. But thank God for the age of technology that we are now. You know, those of us that are mothers, we are eagerly waiting.
We are waiting for this case to know where it goes. Good.
Thank you.
We are waiting to see how that case will be tried in the court of law. We are not passing any judgment.
No.
But any case that goes viral, you understand? There's the court of public opinion, right? And this is the court of public opinion.
Barely.
I saw the video that Baba Ijesha was begging the other woman about it. My own is that it doesn't matter whether the girl is a virgin or not. It doesn't matter. It's the age of that girl that matters.
That matters.
The girl is vulnerable. And this act that Baba Ijesha is now being charged for, he has been committing it a long time. Don't let's forget that.
They said there are allegations on that.
In my life, that something like this is happening to somebody that I know. You understand what I'm saying? I do. So this is because of public opinion. It doesn't matter whatever we see. But I'm glad that the case is in court. We are watching to see how the Nigerian judicial system will handle that case. We are really, really watching. And we are watching to see the Agbaya that we, you know, after the Baba Ijesha confession, I'm not saying it's guilty, but after his confession, after what we saw in that video, we are watching to see the Agbaya celebrities that will support him. You know, this is public opinion now. Thank God for the internet. What is not good is not good. You cannot be sleeping with a minor. What is consent? Even if the minor is not a virgin, there's no consent.
There's no consent.
Vulnerable. You know. So
thank you so much.
Thank you, our lawyer.
Thank you. We appreciate your call, ma. Thank you, ma.
Thank you very much, ma.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Let me also mention before I go that when they want to assign this matter, because the matter has generated so much oohs and cries, I think they should assign it. I don't know, maybe if they assign it to a girl, they will say to a woman, to a woman judge. They will say it's because it is a girl. That is why the matter is like that. I think
you have insufficient credit.
Go on.
They should assign it to a male judge.
To a man.
To a man.
Because they will say there will be prejudice on it if it's a woman that's doing the case and all that.
There's no judge who is a female that they will assign this one to, and she has a daughter. What will be at the back of her mind is that if this thing happens to my daughter, what will I do?
He's been trying to call us. That's why I'm calling him back. Yeah, you've been trying to call us. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, sir.
Hello, how are you?
We can hear you. Our best caller, go on.
Can you hear me, madam?
We can hear you clearly.
Now, my question is for the lawyer. The lawyer, can you hear me?
Yes, he can hear you. Lawyer, can you hear him?
Yes, I can hear him.
He can hear you.
Okay,
I'm with you.
My question is for the lawyer. Like from information on the internet or in the news, Baba excuse me, was alleged to have defied the girl some 7 years ago. And you rightly said there will be medical evidence to support before it can be convicted. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, how can now that the matter came up 7 years later, how is it possible for that medical whatever to be validated? That's my point there. Because the fact is that people who use that as advantage, opportunity, a loophole in the law. You know, they say the law is an act. Because something that happened 7 years ago that was not reported according to news we have. You know, how will they not, if they tell the lady now, will they be able to know what happened 7 years ago? That's my question. I'm just looking at, I want to know because, you know what I mean? So that's my major question.
Yes, okay. Thank you very much.
7 years ago, something happened that was
Can it be proven in a court of law medically?
For the medical doctor now to test and know what happened 7 years ago, would that be possible? I just want to know. I'm just curious. That's one. Secondly, like you already said, it's not in the public court, and we have to be careful about what we say. So thank you very much for the education you have been giving us.
Thank you.
So I'm awaiting your response. I have a few questions.
Okay, thank you so much. All right.
Yes, can I react to that?
Yes, please.
Yes, I think this matter, what happened 7 years ago, is not even the what we are talking about now. They said the man, as at different times, when even the girl was 7. But I think this one that just happened now happened recently.
Yes,
it happened recently. So it's not basing it on 7 years ago. I think the man, I don't know. I have not seen what record the police have, but I am sure these 7 years came into being that it was the man that confessed himself
that he did it.
That he did it 7 years ago. Now, the part that they are saying that 7 years ago, can they still charge you? There is no what do I call it? There's no limitation or source of limitation that is caught up with criminal offense. Even if you commit the offense 20 years ago and you are caught now, if you commit that offense 20 years ago, they can still try you. They can still try you. But people that are agitating that they are using power to subdue Baba Ijesha, they should wait. Even our constitution,
they should wait.
Presume that even our constitution presume that an accused person is innocent.
It's innocent until proven guilty.
Until proven guilty. It's stated in our constitution, and nobody can alienate that right. So they should wait for the prosecution. The fact that Directorate of Public Prosecution gave an advice that a prima facie case has been disclosed against Baba Ijesha does not mean that they will win in court.
Yeah.
They on their own have sat down to look at the facts and the investigation and the fact that this is one of the matter that should be charged.
That should go to court.
That should go to court. Even at the High Court, if at the end of the day Baba Ijesha was convicted, assuming Baba Ijesha was convicted at the High Court, he still have the right of appeal to Court of Appeal. Assuming he was
still has the right to appeal.
He still has a right to go to Supreme Court. So there are procedure, but if you think that somebody is influencing somebody for this case, is it that Baba Ijesha did not have any dealings with this girl? If he doesn't have any dealings with the girl, why will all this video that went viral when he was begging?
That went viral.
He was doing all that. Why begging? Why begging? So people should be patient to see the outcome of the matter. And I know that Lagos State and the judiciary will do justice to this matter. The justice that
this case
should be done so that it will be a lesson for others.
Be a learning point for others.
For others.
Nobody's above the law.
Yes, women. There are so many rape and defilement cases that people don't want to bring to the forefront because
public
of the stigma.
The stigma there.
Because of the stigma there. If you go to rural areas, it happens every now and then.
If you can't go on the internet in a day and you will not see a child being molested, a child being, there was this one that's going round now, people sent it, I deleted it immediately, I sent it out. A grandmother gave her granddaughter house to be molested, 7-year-old granddaughter.
Can you imagine?
And a man was performing acts on that girl in front of you, grandmother. How much would I have paid you? So this case is just becoming something else, and I think that is why the government is trying as much as possible to bring all these people to book. I think the lawyer is frozen. Our loyalty froze. Our loyalty froze. It's done. It's giving us enough anyways, and I think it's gone now. Yeah, it's gone off. Thank you so much, Barrister Sunday. And I thought it was going to give us his contacts in case you're in Nigeria and you need a lawyer to help you when you are you have a case and you need somebody to talk to. You can call Barrister Sunday and he will be able to help you. Akifa Shola, we know that this case is an alleged one. They have alleged him, okay? Like I said on this program, I am not going to pass judgment on Baba Ijesha because we have not seen any evidence that could say, the court has said, okay, he's going to jail. He's guilty of the offense. No. But what we are concerned about is giving the right information to people. Stop misleading the public on things you say on the internet. You can't be saying Princess and Iyabo Ojo has gone to meet governor to do this or to do that. They have no right to do that. It's a case, Thank you, Yinka Oyale. It's a case between Baba Ijesha and the states now. And like I said, the honorable lawyer has told us that the case, the magistrate court has no jurisdiction, and that was why they could not give him bail. Why coming out to make protest and be saying, you're cursing somebody, and I am not in support of any of them. I don't even know them. I don't know them. But we shouldn't be giving wrong information. He was not granted bail. Look at, this is Baba Ijesha's sister coming out in court.
You can't do anything. It's just useless. The family too are useless. We can't do anything because we cannot leave our family to be in pain and we are happy. Me already have to die for anybody. I am not ready to mention him, and I'm not going to mention him. But this person, the defendant not 7 years ago. Only perfect life. So this thing has been happening that we have been keeping it in the family. And if you decide to bring it to the public, and we are ready. Ṣé pẹ́sẹ̀ tí yí fún ara ẹ̀ sọ́tí sọ yẹ ìgbà tó ń fún ara ẹ̀ ti bá aṣọ sí wọ́wọ́ níwájú Ìjẹ̀ṣà pé kí Ìjẹ̀ṣà bá òun sùn. Torí pé Ìjẹ̀ṣà dájọ́ ọ̀lẹ̀ ìjà ṣùgbọ́n náà dúró tó gbójúlé o. Ó ní òye ìgbà tí pẹ́sẹ̀ tí fún ara ẹ̀ tó máa pe Ìjẹ̀ṣà pé ẹ níbo ló wà wọ́n sí ọbẹ̀ ọ̀fadà tán. Bá ní ilé tó níyàwó, àtẹ̀gbà tó yàwó ọ̀sìn Nàìjíríà, ó lè mọ̀ pé yàwó ẹ̀ wà bẹ̀, ó ní àbúrò ó lẹ́gbọ̀n. You claim to be friends to somebody and you're also the enemy. Why are you a friend enemy to him?
One thing I want to say in this is Baba Ijesha's sister, in court on that day after, it was not granted bail and they felt bad about it. And she came out, she said she has never come out to talk since everything happened. That, Baba Ijesha, the princess, is intentionally putting Baba Ijesha in trouble and all that. I think the lawyer is back. Okay, let's approve him to come back. So that welcome back. I think you left us, abruptly. So, welcome back. Hello? Network in your Nigeria, hey, we LD. It got better for Nigeria. The network is not right. It's not right. So the girl said they knew Baba Ijesha had problem. I will tell you, like, Princess has said it that anyway. It was out that Baba Ijesha had problem with his manhood at that time. So his thing was not doing berry. Do you understand? And that was why they felt he couldn't have done that. That was why what the sister was saying. Princess knows that Baba Ijesha could not do at that time. It became, the thing did not, allegedly, his thing was not doing well. It was not even doing at all. It was not coming up. You know, meaning that impotency came up and all that. So the family felt definitely that was a lie, because somebody that could not do, how can you say he defiled that girl at that time? That's their own defense. And aside from that, that Princess was trying to date Baba Ijesha. Mr. Tamademu Agu, my own lawyer, don't go. Justice delayed is justice denied. Why will it take it so long? Why will it take it so long to hear a case of Justice denied. Why will it take it so long to hear a case of bail condition? Mr. Ademuwagu, the bail condition, he did not meet up with the bail conditions. So it's not justice denied. Baba Ijesha did not meet up with bail condition. He was given bail, and the bail conditions were free. Like we talked about it last week, that time when you came on board with us. It was 3. 1, to bring a family member. 2, to produce 500,000 as shorty in the court or something. And then the 3rd one was to bring a level, they said 10 officer before, and they now said level 16 officer. You understand? Abimbola Oluboye said, don't give audience to Baba Ijesha's sister. He said, we give audience to everybody on this platform to hear everybody's opinion, you know. So it could not meet up with the bail conditions, sir. So that was why the 3rd one, it could not meet up, because nobody wanted to stand for him. And the thing, their own defense, the people standing by Baba Ijesha is saying, yeah, nobody will want to stand for him because they don't know who is who on that case. And they don't want to, the person would not want to get in trouble, a level 16 officer that would come out. Nobody wanted to come out. And that was why he could not get somebody to stand for him as a shorty. You understand? And that is why he's still there. And then going to court on, you know, when they opened the court, I know we've not talked since Mr. Ademuwagu. When he went to court, the magistrate court said they could not hear the proceedings because it's not in their jurisdiction to do, you know, and they transferred it to high courts. And that's what we are talking about here now. That people are saying online, you know, that it was Yabo Ojo and Princess that, you know, pushed the button for him to be taken to high courts, that the magistrates couldn't give him bail, it was this, it was that, and all that ranting going on. And we just want to enlighten people that it's not about them. I'm not on any one of them, of their side. I'm just saying, you know, the obvious thing. What is the law? What does the law say? What does the law say? And that was why I brought in a lawyer. You were not here. I brought a lawyer from Nigeria who is versatile with Nigerian law to talk about it. And so he enlightened us about it, why he was taken to a high court, why the magistrate court couldn't give him bail, because it's not in their jurisdiction, you know. And say, I'm not playing what Baba Ijesha's sister said, that, you know, Princess wanted to date Baba Ijesha. Okay, sir, you're welcome, sir. That, you know, Princess was trying to date Baba Ijesha, and Baba Ijesha was not giving, you know, back, and that was why, you know, she's been on him for a long time. But it is not about that we are talking about. Even if, okay, let's assume, like Princess said when I saw one of our videos, that even let's assume, you know, this man, okay, Ojo Tilope said, please, man, but why change the level to 16? In conclusion, they have colluded to him They have colluded to jail him. You know what? That's what I said. Okay, Mr. Tunde Adebayo, you can go. You have done us well. Thank you so much. We appreciate your coming to enlighten us more. If you want us to leave your number here, you can leave your number for people that want to, contact you on your private practice, and they can call you. If you want that, you can give it permission. Put your, number down if you want it, and I can pin it out, and people can call you if they need any private practice in Nigeria. Okay, thank you so much for calling. We appreciate you. So, like I said, I'm not on any part of, on the side of any part of them. I am not on the side of somebody using a child as a bill, as a bait to get a perpetrator. I am not part of that. I would not accept it. I cannot do it. But, like Princess said, that was the only option she had. Just to get Baba Ijesha in the heart. I wouldn't do that to my child. You understand? It's like putting the child more into somebody that you said had attack about it and emotions, and and then you now make her go through that again. You understand? So that is a no for me, And then for Baba Ijesha himself, Joseph Obe, welcome on board. They have made up their mind to jail Baba Ijesha. No, don't say nobody can jail anybody. There's constitution in Nigeria. People will follow constitution. There is no way a judge will judge something that is not right, and then you cannot. That's why there's court of appeal. You go for appeal. So you have court of appeal. So definitely saying that they have made up their mind to jail Baba Ijesha, I would say it's a no. I know this is an high-profile case, and the government will try as much as possible to let people know, but look, we are not going to leave any stone unturned. I'm sure they are going to do their thorough investigation in this. And for them to still hold on to Baba Ijesha, charging him for all those 5 counts, they said. In Nigeria, that's the way to get evidence and start the court process. Okay, you said that was why Princess did that. I don't know. You understand? You said, okay, King Solo, I don't want to read before. I just forgot what I was saying, So definitely they will do a lot of their own investigation. It's not just going to be on whatever Princess said or what is this person said or what does that person say. No, they would have done their own investigation. You heard the lawyer saying they can't, charge him to court if they've not done any medical examination on the child. And everybody's saying the child is over 14. She's 24. And the Nigerian police, are they daft? Do they not know a child that is 14 than a lady of 18, 20? They will have asked for the birth certificate. They will have asked for the parents of the child. They will have done a lot of investigation into this matter. And people are bringing emotions about it. I know we all felt bad when we saw Baba Ijesha. I felt bad too. Because, looking at him, it looked so emaciated. But forget about emotion. Law is law. We have to follow the law. And apart from that, for Christ's sake, I am a mother. I do not pray. This is Mr. Tunde Adebayo's number. Let me pin it down. Yeah. Barrister Tunde Adebayo is a legal practitioner in Nigeria, and he's into more lots in one show, but I think he's a criminal lawyer, So if you need anything from him, maybe you want to buy a house or you have a crime and you don't want to go to jail and you need a lawyer, give him a call. His number is +234 8174 61731 +234 8174 261731 +234 8174 261731. That's Barrister. The barrister that spoke to us about it today, is a legal practitioner in Nigeria. If you need if you have any case and you have something to do, you can call him. That has to be legal. He's a legal practitioner. Maybe you want to draft your you want to draft documents, you want to do this, you want to do that. Give him a call. And if you want to leave your wife, you can call him. He's a lawyer. He does it can help you to separate your wife from you or your husband. You're really joking on a lighter note. So he's a lawyer, and you can call him for all your legal advice in Nigeria. And then, we were talking, so emotions, we are all bringing out emotions. We are bringing out a thing. This is a terrible thing that is happening in Nigeria daily. I cited an example. You understand? I cited an example where a grandmother left her own granddaughter to be molested by another person. 7-year-old child. You understand? So it's something that's going on. So why putting so much emotion on who is carrying anybody? If you know you've done something, you've broken the law, go for it. And nobody can judge him at this present time. He's still alleged. All these things are allegations. So he's still going to face the court. The court is going to go through proceedings. And then let us all wait instead of putting Nigeria. Nigerians who put Nigeria themselves, they say no matter. I felt bad for him though. Okay, Taiwo Fesoya, my Etaboma. I think Baba Ijesha has problem with his sexual health, which people are looking on that. If he has sexual health problem, that's the thing. But what we are talking about is doing the proper thing. Is there law in Nigeria? Of course there is law in Nigeria. Don't say there is no law in Nigeria. There is law in Nigeria. What do you mean by there is no law in Nigeria? If there is no law in Nigeria, that means there is law in Nigeria. I will tell you there is law in Nigeria. People are saying things because of emotions, because Ijesha is an actor. They think don't destroy his skinny con and all this. Okay, look at the sister saying they did not give Baba Ijesha time, rights to talk. Why would he not have rights to talk? He has right to talk. It's just like he cannot come out publicly like you and I to talk on the social media. What do you expect? Somebody who is incarcerated, how can he have that access?
You came to the social media and said, help a school. When Ijesha did Waec, I drove him down to where he did his Waec in the Nikorodu. And you're claiming as if Ijesha depend on you. Please, I am begging, depend on you. Please, I am begging the social media. I am begging the entire Nigeria. I am begging the government. Gbogbo ìjọba ni mo bẹ̀. Kọjọ, kí wọ́n jẹ́ ká fi ọwọ́ ká fi wo kíní ìdáná ká farabalẹ̀ ká wo ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ yìí pé Ijesha kò lọ́wọ́ kò lẹ́sẹ̀ ní nǹkan tó fi. Okay, what Bayomi said earlier, when you call somebody a pedophile, you should understand the way any low my interest. Not Abalaba. I have lived with him all my life. For the at least I'm a distant family to him. He could say we're not born of the same father and the same mother, and he should abuse me. But he never did so. He made me who I am today. I am who I am because of God and because of him. So the man pay your tone, but I'm going to soon. I've been for shaking it. Ask him my brother here. But when you go to Joki, I want to do it. I want to Spanish him again.
Ṣé ti bá Ijesha sọ̀rọ̀ báwo ni wọ́n ṣe ń tọ́jú wọn sí ibi tó ń fi wọ́n sí lára wọn?
Kò síyàn tí ó ní ìtọ́jú nínú ara mọ́ torí kò ṣe lè bàbá kò dé ṣe lé ẹ̀. Kò síyàn tó máa sìn wọ́n nu ilé tínú ẹ̀ máa dùn. Abọ́sibọ́sí pé kò rí ìta kò rọrùn kò rí anything. Ó kàn ń gbé bí ẹranko tó fi ajá kan tíyàn bá tọ́jú ajá sínú cage tó bá tó dá nǹkan yàn á fún ẹ̀ kó yá ṣeré play around. Not to talk of a human being who has the right to freedom.
You said something the other time that the lady faces herself at numerous times.
Yes, and I would say it even to her front. Numerous times she has opened herself, presented herself as princess and everything, the comedian, as off her clothes that Ijesha to have sex with her. So because you said Ijesha refused you because he's a married man, you now said you are going to show him. The other day, I don't know, you're a man officer, Marty Ayawan, she wants to fire one see. Come now, come back, come on. Not to know that fire one, come now, back, come on. Ṣùgbọ́n àtìyàn tó jẹ́ àtìyàn tí ò mọ̀ nípa ẹ̀ Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kẹ́ lómi kó sán ìkọ́kọ́ gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe láre ìkọ́kọ́ gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe Ìjẹ̀ṣà torí gbogbo eré tí wọ́n sá wọ́n gbé àti ẹ̀fẹ́ ẹ̀jẹ̀ kó ráyè jáde.
Ṣé ìgbà tí mo sọ nìyẹn? Somebody, she said, wọ́n grant and bail ẹ̀jẹ̀ kó ráyè jáde. It's misinforming us as the sister. He was granted bail and you did not allow him to go out. How? He could not meet his bail conditions. And I asked the lawyer the other time, do you think the bail condition was too high? And he said, no. So what are you talking about that, you know, because of that, he was unable to? No, that is not the case. And then if you're saying Princess wanted to date, anybody can date anybody, they best from anybody. Forget about that one. It's not about that case now. That is not what we are talking about. The molestation we saw is the only thing we could see. That video that went viral, where they blurred the girl's face. We saw him kissing, caressing, touching. Will you leave your own daughter? Do you pray that your own daughter should go through that with a man of 40-something years old? Do you pray for that? Let's put emotions aside. Let's put emotions aside. I'm not saying he raped her. Like I said, I can't see any evidence of rape. Unless they have it, which they are doing, I don't know. But the evidence we all, even on social media, we could see is the one that was caressing and touching and molestation on me now. Of course, it will still answer to that. So what are you saying that he was not giving bail? He was giving bail, but he was granted bail, but they did not allow him to go. Did Yabo Ojo go and hold it? Oh, I don't understand. You understand? So just stop misinforming the people. We don't want that. You understand? We don't want that.
Kò sí ìgbésẹ̀ kankan tá a fẹ́ gbé jù ní pé kí àwọn ìjọba kí wọ́n fi ojú ṣùnùkùn wo ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kí wọ́n dẹ̀ dájọ́ tó yẹ àti tó péye kí wọ́n gbọ́ lẹ́nu ọ̀tún kọ́ gbọ́ lẹ́nu òsì torí láti oṣù méjì tí nǹkan yìí ti ṣẹlẹ̀ kò síyàn tó gbọ́ ha lẹ́nu ọmọ lẹ́nu ìyàn tí nǹkan ṣẹlẹ̀ sí ọmọ tí a dẹ̀ ń sọ yìí náà fẹnu ara ẹ̀ sọ wípé Ìjẹ̀ṣà ò bá òun sùn kí lè ta wá ń dì í. My name is Ewatomilola.
Ewatomilola is the sister to Baba Ijesha. She said the child confessed that Baba Ijesha never touched him, so they touched her. So if it is true, that is what I'm saying, is in the court of law. But what we can see, what we saw on that video was molestation of kissing, touching, caressing a child of 14 years. As a mother, do you pray that your child should go through that from a 47-year-old man? That is what we're saying. He was given bail, but he could not meet up with bail condition. You said this woman, don't let Celeb Naija hear what you are saying, otherwise you will hate yourself. For what? For what? Hate myself educating people. Please go, my mama or whoever you are, not on my platform. I'm not in for all those shits, okay? We don't care what's going on behind. What we are saying is the truth. What does the law say? That's what you should be looking at. Nobody loved when they saw Baba Ijesha. It looked, like I said, it looked emaciated. It looked unkept. But somebody who is in police custody, what do you expect? It's another totally different thing to talk about the condition, the condition of ourselves in Nigeria, where they put human beings. It's another topic totally. What is the government doing about that? But it was not, like I said, they said it was not, it was not tortured. I saw the picture, I never liked it. I felt really bad when I saw him coming out of, Black Maria. Nobody liked it. But what we saw, what we want to hear is the truth about the matter. Why is it in court? Why is it, why was he not granted bail? That is why we are here. Why was he not granted bail? And that was what we're talking about. I don't know what that person is talking about. Who? Don't let me block you. Anyway, much as said, I hope we've got something to take home today. That rape is rape. Sexual molestation is sexual molestation. If it was charged for those things and the case is in court, who are we to judge until there is judgment from the court itself? It's the court of law that has the right to judge him, not anybody. not Iyabo Ojo, not a princess. They've got only one. Then Lipe say, it's a case now against Mama Daniel Watomilola doesn't know what she's saying, yeah, of course. So it is a case of where, okay, in your share, the person has to go for it. Joseph Ope said no level 16 officer will want to stand for Baba Ijesha. But why? Tell me why nobody will want to stand for him. If it's good, if he has a case, maybe the level 14 officer, 16 officer has heard that that's a bad case. Sometimes when you know that a case is bad, you don't want to get involved in it. You understand? So could it be because of that? Could it be because of that? On this note, please, I just want to do people should please go and patronize my people. Go and patronize my people that are doing business. You understand? If you want good fabrics, laces, lovely laces in the US, if you are based in US, you want lovely fabrics for Ashwebi parties. Please look at this. This is really lovely. Look at this. Beautiful laces, shoe and bags. Look at Italian shoe and bags, different colors, different ties, whatever you want. Please contact Mrs. Taiwo Ifesonya on Facebook. She's on Facebook. Her Facebook page is called Taiwo Ifesonya. And our number is, let me give you a number, is +1 646 9634 949. +1 646 963 4949. That's her number. If you want any Ashwebi, any kind of Ashwebi, even she does what do you call that too? Look at this lovely. This is a lovely slippers. If you are not that kind of person that wears high heel, she's got lots of them like that. Look, lovely slippers and shoes. So you can contact her on Facebook. You DM her or you call her, give her a call. The second topic, I will not be able to treat it again today. I can't, because of this topic. I'll come tomorrow. I promise. On my word, I will come tomorrow and do this other topic, because I've got a woman that is divorced and she wants me to talk about her divorce. She wants us to deliberate on it, talk about it and let people know what people go through after divorce. She wants to hear her, talk about it and let people know that divorce in Nigeria is like anyway, we'll talk about it tomorrow. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming. I appreciate you. Thank you for sharing this program, because I want everyone to, please, if you're on this platform, help me to be sharing now. I need your help. Help me to be sharing. Please share my program, especially this one. If you have a child, you have a girl daughter, you have a boy son, and you don't want them to be molested, you don't pray for molestation, you want justice to be done. You understand? For Baba Ijesha, justice for Baba Ijesha, justice for the poor child, So anybody that you want justice for, please help me to share this program. This is an educative program. We've brought in a lawyer to talk to us about it. If you did not join us from the beginning, go back and watch, share the program, talk about it, like the program. Put love for me so my head can be boom. And if you have any adverts you want me to promote for you on this platform or on our platform on Niger Styles and Beauty Tips, we can give you a reasonable price for that. You can put your product on our blog, and then, or we talk about it when we have any program. We've got some people that we are promoting at the moment, so it's going to be on that blog, and some will bring life when we are talking. Okay, thank you so much for everybody for joining me. If you have birthday shout outs, give me a call. I will do your birthday shout out. We do birthday shout out on this program, and we do Ipolowo Oja. And then if you have any story you want us to talk to you about, you want me to know please give me a call. I'm amenable. Just give me a call and say, look, we want you to talk about this for us, family problem or something you want to share with the whole community. You want people to know about it. We'll share it for you. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming. Thank you, my beautiful admin Daily. Thank you, all my sisters on this platform. Margaret, thank you, my darling mommy, Margaret Cruz. Thank you, everybody, for coming, and all the people that shared. Everybody, I cannot be calling your names, Eshegoni, and for Barrister Sunday Adebayo. Thank you so much for putting more light on what the position of law when it comes to child molestation, rape, and all that. Now, if you have any, if you are in Nigeria and you need a lawyer, please call Barrister Tunde on +2348174261731. Thank you so much for coming, and I'll see you tomorrow, unfailingly tomorrow, to talk about that topic because it's important. Thank you so much. Have a lovely weekend. Enjoy the rest of the day. Looks so good, huh? Thank you. I love it. See the way you are pushing love for me. My head is doing boom, 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 boom. I think everybody wants to be loved. Everybody loves to be loved. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day.